What is up, guys? Steven here, and I'm going to be bringing you an OU replay today, and it looks like we are facing sand, which is really annoying, but that happens, and he has a bunch of stuff. He has Latios, he has Charizard, probably X, since he has the Talon Flame, and just based off his team structure, and this sand core, so that's annoying, and I'm not really sure what he's going to want to lead with. I'm just going to lead Skarm. If he ends up leading T-Tar, and that's fine by me, because I'm going to taunt him. I don't want him getting up rocks. I want to get my own rocks, basically. So I go for taunt, and he can't use rocks after the taunt, so I'm free to get my own now. So he goes into Zard, and I mean, I still think he's Zard X, so my answer to this is I have an Azumarill. As he is Zard Y and goes for Fire Blast and it does nothing. Azu the Lord. It's gonna Waterfall, knowing I can live this. And that does a really respectable chunk. And I could just Aqua Jet, but I think that's fairly obvious, and he's probably gonna go into something to counter that, so I'm gonna double. Because he can spin, and this puts in some work later, so I'm gonna double into Haxorus. I kind of sacked my fairy Pokemon when he has the Latios, but I'm not too concerned. I'm more concerned about the Azumarill. As he does go into Latios, as I go into Haxorus. Now, he may or may not be afraid that I'm Scarfed. I'm just going to go for Dragon Claw, as he drops a Draco. So that kind of sucks. But I can go into this, and I'm pretty sure I claim a life if I click Dragon Claw. So that's what I'm going to do. So he goes into T-Tar, and it's going to do a ton of damage. It did 46%, which unfortunately is not enough. I guess he's running physically defensive. I don't know what people run in this tier anymore. I haven't played OU in forever, and it's just, I don't know. I don't think it's a particularly good tier, but that's okay. I can just Dragon Claw again, and hopefully he sacks this, which means he would sack his sand, and he would sack, yeah, he would sack his sand and his rocks, which would be really nice, because at that point, I think I actually might have a decent chance. As he just goes into Drill, which is the better play, and at this point I'm forced to go into Skarm, as he's most likely going to spin, as he actually goes for Iron Head, which is kind of interesting. And I am Rocky Helmet, and he's Life Orb, so that, you know, that's why that did so much. And I'm going to try to get up a Spike. He goes for Rock Slide, giving me even more boost, and at this point, I'm just gonna Roost. He can't spin. Basically, he can't spin, because if he does, then the way that works is the Rocky Helmet would take him out, so he would lose that. So, I think I got a huge win there. As he goes into Latios, and I am hoping that my dude does not have defog on this. But at the same time, I think I can actually come in and click Scarf Flash Cannon, and it should kill? Maybe? I mean, I have 358. If it does kill, then I win, especially if it doesn't have defog. So, that's kind of what I'm going for here. The way he brings it in makes me believe he has defog, because I don't know why else he would go into this. It's nice still having Latios in the bag for that Keldeo that's at full, and I get a crit. I don't know if that mattered. It might have. The Sandstorm is gone. 3 of his Mons died at entry hazards now. Skarmory pulled through. And Huh. I'm thinking this is probably, like, SD or something. So I'm just gonna go into Latios to try to prevent that. So he goes for Flare Blitz. Okay. Still not sure what his set is. I don't know if that doesn't look like banded damage to me. So I'm gonna go into Magnezone, predicting like a Brave Bird here, because that is what happens. And at this point, I can just lock myself into T-Bolt. So he just kills me with the Flare Blitz, just fine, because I have Banded Dragonite with extreme speed, so hopefully I can kill from 10%. And then Keldeo is the only thing that lives to hazards. So I'm gonna, you know, just don't let him set up, just spam E-Speed, and I have a Latios in the back, so even if he's probably Scarf, since he went for Icy Wind, or he forfeits. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I got plus 16 for that. I'm almost back up to 1800. I had decayed to like 1700, and I played like 4 or 5 games yesterday, so not too bad. Back up to 1771, and I really don't know like what is happening in this tier as much anymore, because I haven't played it in so long, so basically I'm having to rely more on like predictions and stuff than actually good team building. Like, this team isn't too great, but you know, if you play right, you can win, and I think I played pretty decently there. Excadrill Excadrill in the sand is a huge threat to this team, so fortunately I was able to prevent him from spinning, because he would have died to the Rocky Helmet and all that, and I was just going to spam hazards, and yeah, it was good. Weak Armor actually kind of worked, even though he still outsped me because sand. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment. I really do appreciate them, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.